As a child, even growing up into an adult, I always felt like this emptiness. But I was very grateful to be adopted by my biological grandparents and my father. So they installed a lot of my mother in me and who she was. But I always still felt like an emptiness. I always wondered like if she's proud of me, or, you know, how would she react to certain things, or will we travel together? Like, it's always just like what ifs and wonders. So it's just like an emptiness, you know, that's in my heart. It definitely hit home for me, because me losing my mother, I know how I felt growing up, and I don't want my kids to feel that emptiness. So this is why I try my best to do everything, you know, that Earl wanted his kids to do. And every event they have for Earl, I try to make sure my kids are a part of everything, just so we can have pictures and videos that I can show them once they get older, because they're going to have questions just like I did as a child. The main thing about the whole side chick thing, or like a home wrecker, all those things was absolutely lies. We built a really good, strong friendship and relationship without me knowing anything of another woman. So after, you know, once I found out, we immediately broke up. But I feel like we've been through every stage, from like lovers to hating each other to co-parenting and then to best friends. So, you know, the world may look at it a different way, but it's definitely not what people think, or the rumors. It's not that at all. It wasn't that. Good, you know, dealing with his circumstances. He really tried his best, but, you know, during that time, I didn't really see how much he was trying, but he definitely tried a lot. As far as K'dyn with Down syndrome, he was definitely there with me at the hospital, because K'dyn got admitted for like a month last year, and he was there. Like, he tried his best. He really honestly tried his best. During that time, it was just a lot for me, because I was already going through, you know, the separation from us. And then during that, I found out that one twin or both twin had Down syndrome. So of course he blamed himself a lot. And I just was just mentally not okay. I wound up seeing a therapist. I wound up just working on myself, just trying to be mentally strong to become a single mother of three. But once I was able to gain acceptance, I started to educate myself about it. I started to join a lot of Down syndrome groups. And I'm really close with Children's Hospital Philadelphia. They educated me so much about Down syndrome, and I was able to educate him about it. So we both realized that it's just a, you know, a missing an extra chromosome. It has nothing to do with neither one of us. Sometimes it just happened. So emotionally, we went through a lot, probably, just the acceptance part. And this is why I go so hard with growing with K'dyn, because that's the main thing parents struggle with, is acceptance. Like, why me? What did I do for my son or my daughter to have Down syndrome? So from our experience, really motivated me to start growing with K'dyn. Like, we started that prior to his death. Well, K'dyn gets occupational therapy, physical therapy, hearing therapy, and speech therapy. Wow. So he gets that daily. I am very grateful. After Earl died, we was able to get a stay-at-home nurse with us. So we have her 7 days a week from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. But we have her 24 hours a day. So she's on call the other hours, and she's able to travel with us, go to events with us. So I was very, very grateful for that. But right now, we're just waiting on a couple of surgeries. He has to get heart surgery because he has the ASD. He has to get his second surgery for hearing, because he has loss of hearing. He wears a thing called a Baha, which is a hearing aid. And he has to get, they want to take his tonsils out, half of his tonsils, because he also has sleep apnea. So hopefully the tonsils can help him breathe better, you know, throughout the night. And they want to go in the back of his nose and try to clear out his nose as well. So we're just waiting for all these surgeries. And last week we just found out he has to get eye surgery. Oh, so wow. I'm trying to figure out the last surgery I want to do is the heart surgery, because that's the most critical, and we don't know how he will, you know, come out of that. So we're going to do the 3 surgeries in one: the hearing, the throat, and the nose. And then after that, do the eyes, and then do the heart surgery. Just depending on how he reacts to each procedure. So Down syndrome kids, each child is different, you know, but a lot of kids have low muscle tone that have Down syndrome, what causes basically like his swallowing. He's on thickened liquids. So that's like pure foods and thickened liquids. Like he don't eat solid foods or regular food like we eat. But when you have low muscle tone, everything is just weak. So it's not that he won't be able to, but it's just delayed. So the hearing, as he get older, he's starting to hear more. You know, as he get older, he's starting to get stronger. So things like that. So it's just like a process of just development. I didn't even really know that I was going into a, you know, depression again, you know, once Earl passed away. And so Miss Barry's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I'm fine. But I was just not myself. Even K'dyn doctor was like, "You need help. Like, I need you to relax. You need help. You can have a nurse." And everybody's just telling me, like, checking on me. I'm like, I'm okay. But then I just had like a really bad breakdown. Like, I'm not okay. And it's okay to say that I'm not okay. Yes. Like, I'm not perfect. Like, I'm hurt. And I was embarrassed for a long time, but now I'm just ready to just speak my truth. Like, this was tremendously a big change for me. And now it's just about affirmations and speaking positive, speaking things into existence and staying mentally okay. So that's just my main goal. I have a lot of motivational and networking events just to help and inspire other people, because it inspired me as well. So my main goal right now to stay okay with Pebbles is just affirmations and praying to God and staying around positive people that genuinely love me. K'dyn loves to eat. And it hurts me so bad that now he's on thicken liquids. So I try to, like, when I cook dinner, I like blend the food so he can get the same thing we're eating. But he loves to eat. As far as all his siblings, from my kids and his father kids, they love each other. Like, it's amazing. You would think that they all knew each other all their life. Like, it's just, the connection is so beautiful. Thing that you can do is accept it. That's the strongest thing you could do. Once you get over acceptance, you're able to inspire the world, your child. But that acceptance, that's a very big step. It may not sound a lot, but it's a very big step. Once you accept it and you're able to educate yourself about whatever disability your child has, you're going to feel lucky to have this baby. You're not going to be hurt, embarrassed, depressed. You will feel lucky and blessed. God will never give you a child that you can't handle. Because I know my son made me who I am today. Going through everything that I've been through, it made me reevaluate my life, my actions, you know, my business, my family, my love for one another. It really transformed me into a whole different person. So I'm very, very grateful. So just accept it and educate yourself. Pebbles networking experience where we have motivational speakers, we have performers that's going to be there. We're giving away a lot of sneakers, a lot of book bags, and there will be a lot of vendors there as well. It's a free event. It's open to the public. It's in West Philadelphia. The next thing that we're preparing for in October is Down Syndrome Awareness Month. So Growing with K'dyn has partnered up with the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and we're doing a virtual because the COVID is rising back up. Normally we do the walks, but we're going to do a virtual event on October 24th. So just if you follow me on Instagram, Pebbles Junell, I will be posting everything for the links for the Down Syndrome walk on virtual and things like that. Each family are doing something different in their own home. So for me, I want to be able to set up a Zoom, and whoever want to join in, we're just going to walk. Wherever part of the city you're at, we're going to walk for 21 minutes because Down syndrome is really called Trisomy 21. So I'm going to set up a Zoom call. Everybody can join in wherever you are in the world. We all just going to start walking for 21 minutes.